with a force. Yeah, blessings we are reap and we coursing on full.
So guys, I was trying to weigh my mind on really making this video right here. But I think it's necessary because I think we need more of us to stand up or to make our voice heard. To speak on the issue so that they can hear our voice, so that we can be heard. We need all of us to stand up and do something. I was trying to weigh my mind whether or not I want to make a video, but I'm not chosen nation for nothing. Okay, we are a chosen nation. And so I feel like this video is necessary right here. So after I look over all the things that's going on right now, I see all the posts, all the videos and stuff that I've seen going on. People, rioting and stuff. I think we have to do whatever is necessary for them to hear us. The more of this racial injustice I see, the sadder it makes me. We need to come up with ideas how to impact the pockets of the rich. Otherwise, nothing is going to change. We have been doing peaceful protests, y'all. Peaceful protests for decades. And we are not accomplishing change. So how do we make our voices heard? How do we make our voices heard? We need to come together as a unit and strategize. We need to stick together in this time. In this time when we're being brutally killed by police, white supremacists, we need to stick together. In this time, our black people are being brutalized at the hands of another race. We need to stick together. Blacks around the world need to unite for this cause. We have to come together as one race around the world and unite together and strategize how we can fix or how we can put an end to this problem that we have for over 400 years now, and we're still suffering. We have to do something. We need to unite. We need to come together for this cause. This is not just Black American problem. This is Black people problem. All Black people problem around the world. You hear me? All Black people problem. Just because this happened in America doesn't mean that it can't happen anywhere else. So it's when you see it and you say, oh, I don't live in America, it doesn't have anything to do with me. Yes, it does. You are Black like the rest of us. So this is not just a Black American problem. This is all Black people problem, and all Black people need to come together and unite. We need to figure out what we're doing wrong or what we're not doing and start doing it. Because too much now. We've had it enough. It's too much. It's been going on for too long. We've been doing protest after protest, and we're still get killed day a night. This is all black people problem. And instead of us fighting against each other, we need to exercise the same energy we use to fight against each other, right? We need to exercise that same energy and come together as one. Come together as one and figure out how we can fix racism. How we expect to fix racism when we're racist against our own kind. There's people in other country who are claiming that they're not black, even though we know that they're of the black race. They don't believe that they're black because they're a little lighter skinned than we are, than the average black person. So when we unite as one race and start acknowledge that we are black and come together and fight the greater cause, we will beat racism. We will beat this thing. We are racist against our own kind. We fight against each other. And they realize that we're fighting against each other. So they use us to fight against each other. When are we going to realize that they're using us to fight against each other? We need to stop fighting against each other. We need to start coming together. We need to let them know that we are stronger than that. Because we are divided. We're divided. And that's why they feel like they can use us. And that's why they feel like they can brutalize us. Because we're divided as a race. And as we come together as one race, and we try to put our ideas together and figure out how we can fix this problem, yeah? It not gonna go away. We have to go figure out how we can fix it. We have to come together as a race. There's people around the world trying to come together with us right now. There's Caucasian people doing what they have to do. So we as black around the world have to come together as a race to fix this. We can't say because we don't live in America, it don't affect us. But if you are black, it affects you because you're black, and that's your skin color is already against you. It affects you regardless. It hurts to seeing us getting killed and brutalized time and time again. It hurts. And they keep just, they keep just it's like they just reopening the wound over and over again. Every time them do it, the wound just open over and over again. When is it gonna end? When is it gonna stop? When are we as black people gonna stand up and say enough is enough? When are we as black people is gonna stand up and say enough is enough? I'm hurting right now. Because I see too much of this stuff, it just hurt my heart. We need to come together. We need to find solutions to this problem, this thing that's been happening over decades now. Black people, let's get it together, y'all. Let's start a movement. Marching alone now gonna do this thing, because we've been marching for 400 and something years to find a solution, and we still, time and time again, we still get killed, and we still are being, discriminated upon. So we have to figure out something else besides we can do peaceful march, but we have to figure out something else. I believe impacting the pockets of those who are funding these things is going to make a change. How about we start supporting our own black businesses? How about we pull our funds because we all need each other, right? So how about we start supporting each other? Start supporting Black-owned businesses and pulling our funds from those, business and impact their pockets so that they have to make a change. So many people are silent about this. It's not time to be silent. You understand what I'm saying? It's not time to be silent. Just because it didn't happen to your father, your brother, your sons, your husband, your nephews, your friends, doesn't mean that, you just sit back and watch what happened and just sit back and don't say nothing. Don't be silent. You have a voice. Let them hear it. You have a platform. Use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage and let us come together as a race. Unite together as people. Oftentimes, we fight against each other. And the way we fight against each other and kill each other, we need to stop that now. Because we have a greater cause. And we need to come together as a unit. Unite as Black people. We need to unite as one race. My brothers, we need to, and sisters of color, we need to unite. There's people out there who can start making a change, but they're silent. They're not saying and they're not doing anything. But we need to stop being silent. We need to get up and we need to start figuring out solutions. Start figuring out ways in which we can put an end to racial injustice around the world. Because it's not just in America that you face racist problem. Racist problem, they're everywhere. It's all around the world. You understand? So we need to figure out how we can put an end to this. So our children, who is the future, don't have to go through this for another 400 years. We are. If we speak up, if we come together and strategize and figure out ways of how to end this, we're making a better way for the future, for our kids' future, for their kids' future, so that they can live in peace and not have to worry about going out there and being gunned down by the police brutality, or being discriminated against because of the skin of the color of their skin, or when they get a job, they don't have to worry about racial injustice on the job by them getting underpaid for doing more work, or getting underpaid for doing the same job as the other race. We have to come together, y'all. We have to rise up. We have to stick together. We have to start uniting around the world. And we have to make some changes. We have to start doing something to make change happen. We have to change this. We have to change it. We have to change it. It's gone on for far way too long. And this generation right here, we need to step up and we need to start changing things. We need to do some things differently. We're marching, and yes, marching is good, but we need to find some other method that works, because obviously marching is not working, because we've been marching for a long time now, and every time and time again, we still end up in the same situation over and over again. So we need to strategize, guys, and we need to figure out how we can fix this racism problem that we got going on, racial injustice against our people. I want to see my son grow up and have kids and be able to see his kids have kids. And that's not going to be possible if we don't start taking matters in our hands and coming together as a race and doing something about this. That's not going to happen. Every time my son go out on the road, I am fear for his life because he's black. The color of his skin is working against him. The police will pull him over and plant things in his vehicle and plant things on him and say, them catch him with things because, why? In black. So I'm fear for my son's life. So we need to do something, y'all. We can't continue to let this happen. We have to come together. Black people, we have to come together. Black Americans, we have to come together. Black around the world, we have to come together. This is a black people problem. And we have others joining and helping us to fight this. So we need to come out strong. Togetherness and unity signifies strength and power. And if they can keep us apart and keep us divided, we are going to be too weak. So when we are together and when we are united as a unit, we are strong and powerful. And they can't break us down if we come together and unite together and try to find a solution or trying to find ways of fixing the issues at hand. Let's unite, y'all, as blacks. Let's come together, y'all. Let's strategize. Let's figure out ideas, ways in which we can fix or bring some solution to the problems that we're having. It's been far way too long. I'm tired of seeing my black brothers being brutalized in the street at the hands of the law that's supposed to protect them, at the hands of the law that's supposed to protect and serve them. They're supposed to protect and serve, but they're brutalizing people and they're killing people. We're all God's people. We're all God's creation. You don't give life. So how do you have the right to take it? You can't blow breath in one's body. So you don't get to take somebody's life. Life is too precious. And since you can't give it, so you don't have no reason, you shouldn't be taking it. Everybody deserves a chance to live. You want to live, right? So why can't you let us live? Everyone deserves a chance to live. Whether the black, white, yellow, whatever color you are. We all deserve a chance to live. And live peacefully and in freedom. And that has been taken away from us for far way too long. And we need to take it back. We need to take it. Our freedom has been snatched away from us and we need to take it back. I know that it might not be what y'all want to hear. Or what, they might flag this, they might flag my video. Oh well, I'm speaking the truth. God gave us life. He gave everybody life. When you cut me, it's the same blood in my body, the same color blood. Everybody bleed. So why you hate us? Why we hate each other so much? Why we can't get along as brothers and sisters? Why we can't get along as neighbors? Love thy neighbors as you love thyself. So if you love yourself, then you will love your neighbor. And if you're not going to brutalize yourself, then why you brutalize your neighbor? Equality, freedom, justice for all. Okay? Justice for all. We all need each other in order to survive. Black people support a lot of Black people have a lot of support in this country. We support a lot of your business. If we start pulling resources, this country will fall apart. So let us get together. We are all one people. Black lives matter. All lives matter. We're all one people. Stop killing us, y'all. Stop killing us. We deserve to live freely. Freely. We deserve to live.